They found a forbidden text, a pre-human chronicle, buried inside the Vatican Library. Not myth, not legend, a record of something before us. And the Vatican locked it away, not as a church, but as a vault of human DNA history. So ask yourself this: why hide the story of where we came from unless the truth rewrites everything? And here's the glitch. Some scholars claim the texts describe beings, not human, but creators. Official history sounds clean. Humans evolved, slowly, naturally, from early hominids over millions of years. Simple, predictable, safe. But hidden records tell a different story, one filled with interruptions, sudden jumps, impossible leaps, moments where evolution breaks its own rules. Like 200,000 years ago, humans appear, fully formed, complex brains, advanced cognition, no gradual transition, just emergence. And that's where the Vatican texts come in. They don't describe evolution, they describe intervention. Something or someone changed the timeline. But here's the real question: why does that matter today? Because if we were engineered, then our limits are artificial, and someone knows how to unlock them. 1. The Pre-Adamic records. These texts describe a world before Adam, not empty, not chaotic, but populated. Beings walked the earth, advanced, intelligent, then wiped out, not by nature, but by design, a reset, a controlled extinction. Why erase an entire civilization, unless they knew something we weren't meant to know? Some translations mention the Watchers abandoning their creation. They didn't fail, they left. 2. The Forbidden Gene Scroll. This one is explosive. It describes human DNA as modified code, not metaphor, actual structure, instructions embedded within us, dormant sequences. Locked potential, and here's the implication: we are not the final version, we are a controlled version, limited, stabilized, contained. Why? Because full access might change everything: power, intelligence, even perception of reality. There's a section about reactivation rituals. We'll decode that soon. 3. The Book of the First Architects. This text doesn't talk about gods, it talks about engineers. Entities who designed life like a system. Trial, error, iteration. They didn't create once, they created repeatedly. Humanity is versioned, upgraded, revised, and possibly downgraded. One passage describes humans as containers of inherited memory, meaning your consciousness might not be entirely yours. So who guards these secrets? Not just priests, archivists, scholars, scientists, an inner circle. People who understand the implications. Because if the truth gets out, control collapses. Think about it. If humans discover they were engineered, authority loses power. Religion shifts. Science rewrites itself. And identity fractures. Because you are no longer just human. You are designed. And design implies a designer. Which leads to a terrifying question. Are they gone or still watching? The Vatican doesn't deny these documents exist. They restrict access. Deep vaults, no public viewing, special permissions, layers of silence. Because knowledge like this spreads fast. And once it spreads, it cannot be contained. Some insiders claim fragments have leaked, not full texts. Just pieces, enough to confirm one thing: the story of humanity is incomplete. So here we are, standing between two possibilities. Either humanity evolved naturally, or we were created, edited, and limited. But here's the twist. If those limits exist, they can be broken. And if the Vatican is hiding that truth, then the real question is not why. It's what happens when we find out. Because once you see yourself as engineered, you stop thinking small. You start asking dangerous questions about your mind, your potential, your reality. And maybe that's exactly what they're afraid of. So now I ask you, if the truth about your origin was hidden, would you even want to know, or would it change too much? Drop your answer below. And if you're ready for the next layer, subscribe to the Insightful Archive, because the next video goes even deeper.